in the moment?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm programmed a little bit different, man. Like, it was 3rd and 9. I took an unnecessary hit for sure, but I thought I could fall forward for 3 yards. I'm not Logan Thomas, nothing like that, but I felt like I can stretch a little bit further, man. Thought I got up. Bell was a little rung, so the hardest hits I've taken this season have been against FCS opponents, SC State, Citadel. So I don't know. You take it for what it's worth. But.
Talking about your running, I mean, 2 years ago when you took over, let's just say you were a lot more reluctant to do it, and now it seems like a point of pride for you that that you had instructions, yet you were going to do what you were going to do because it was important to you.
Right.
How difficult a process was it to become, to become that good, that reliable of a runner?
For me, it's all about what's best for the team. And you have, certain opinions about it. Some people look at it as if, why do you run that much or this and that? But, whatever the team needs, I'm gonna go out there and I'm just gonna put everything I have out there. In a game like this, man, like this is the last game of the year. There is no championship game next week for us. There's only a bowl game, so you have to go out there, you have to perform, you have to go out there and lay it out on the line, and ultimately you want to come out victorious. So.
You mentioned that too, the no championship game. They may have one if things fall the right way. Do you think that they might be a little distracted? Like you might get a distracted South Carolina playing you guys? I'm
not sure. Hopefully we get their best. We want to go out there, we want to play our best, and we hope we get the best that they have. I guess it's really up to how their focus is. I'm sure it's not going to be a distraction for us with us coming in there. Steve Spurrier does a good job with those guys. So, again, in the past few years, we just got out-competed, out-hustled, out-performed, out-coached, out-everything. So, something has to give in this situation.
The improvement of your team's defense, right. We talked about all year long. Georgia got 35, Florida State got 51. Do you have the trust in this defense to go out there and perform well this Saturday?
Oh, for sure. And again, I think that's been one of the differences in the past few weeks. Just your trust in those guys over there. The same way they trust in you on offense, you have to go out there and rely on those guys on defense. So, if somebody scores, so what? You got to go out there on offense. Next job, you got to go out there and find a way to get it done. If we go out there and have a turnover, that shouldn't deter the defense from going out there and doing what they need to do. So, again, I feel like there's an appreciation on both sides of the ball, and that's just what you got to have if you want to be a complete team.
In a big game like this, there's probably a tendency for you maybe to have to not try to do too much. Have you had Georgia, Florida State would be comparable stages? I mean, is that hard for you to not maybe tuck it and run at the wrong time and that kind of thing?
You just have to go out there and manage the game. There will be times during the game where you have to go out there and make a play. And when it's there, I'm going to go out there and try to get it done to the best of my ability. But again, we have guys who are capable of making those plays. So going out there, playing within the system, executing the game plan is very important to me. Managing the game is important. And, at the end of the day, just do what you're coached to do and everything else will fall in place.
You've joked in the past about your offensive line and kind of watching what those guys eat. With this game being so close to Thanksgiving, are you going to monitor them at all?
No. I think everybody's kind of keyed in and locked on what we're doing. Again, those guys are a little heavy. That's fine, man. They deserve to eat good right now. So, it's been a good year so far, man. We're just trying to finish off strong.
Is winning this game the difference between a good season and a great season in your mind?
I think it, again, is relative to people in the way they look at it. I think it's been a great season already, but again, it didn't make the season that much sweeter. It didn't make it that much better. And again, it's just something that we haven't been able to get done in recent years, and we're just trying to go out here and change it.
Anything else? Okay, Mr. Boyd, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.